Universities are more than lecture halls and classrooms as well. It includes our famous libraries, student lounges, and of course, the famous sports facilities, basketball courts, especially the biggest one on our campus right here, which is the football field. And all of this is to achieve our great academic success. But do we really know if it's pleasing these students? Do we really know if it's meeting their needs? So therefore, we're going to take a tour around the campus today, and we're going to be interviewing some students. So come along, dive in. We're going to pass the time to some of our reporters here. Follow me.
Good morning, I'm Sharin. This is Miss Lai.
Hello.
Today we're going to be asking Miss Lai a few questions about the campus and everything. So for the first question, Miss, how do you think the current campus facilities contribute to the students' overall learning experience?
I see. Okay, thank you for your question. Okay, basically, I think facilities has been trying very hard, okay, to actually cater to student different learning styles. Okay, so what we have right now in our classroom, okay, we have got the Huawei panel, and we have got. Okay, we have got the Huawei learning panel, and we have got projector screen, we have got whiteboard. So basically everything that we need in class is there for us to teach.
Okay, so really prepared and ready.
I feel so.
Okay.
I actually believe so.
Okay, for our next question is, what improvement, if any, would you suggest to enhance the academic environment on campus?
I see. Okay. From what I got from my students, okay, they often complain about having not enough plug points. Because right now we emphasize a lot on blended learning. So we need our students to bring their own gadget to school and all. But the problem is if I thought they were to use their gadget, how if you were to use the gadget for the whole day? We need more plug points. So that is what we have been getting from the students, and I do agree with them that we need that.
I understand. I feel that pain. Okay, and then. Are there common concerns students raise regarding campus resources or the facilities?
Alright, I think I answered that in the previous question. So it is the same thing. Okay, it's plug point. And not just that, of course, especially for my new students, okay, they always say it is difficult to find places. So I feel if at all we could have fixed classrooms for our students. So instead of getting students to move, why not we consider having teachers to move only? So it means to say you guys stay at one spot and we teachers will come in. That is when we reduce on the time on movements, okay, and also at the same time the problem of student not having to find the right classroom.
Understand. And for our last question, we'll be asking, how do campus facilities impact your ability to deliver quality education and support students effectively?
I feel right now the support that we have been getting is pretty sufficient, but I thought us as teachers, because there's always new things to learn, so especially right now we emphasize so much on AI and all. I feel as academician we need to actually embark on using AI also, but we ourselves might not know what is the right way of using AI. So I thought that is correct. So you see, as much as we teachers would like to use AI, but how are we to actually use it? We need to have training. So I thought if at all the school could actually provide trainings to teachers ourselves on things that we need to know before we teach our students, that will be great.
Better experience also. Okay. Thank you for your time, Miss Lai.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So for the first question is, how satisfied are students with the availability of study spaces such as libraries and common areas?
So there is, I feel like it's enough for the students in Sunway, but now they're trying to make it more places to study. They want to increase the library space, how I know. So in new building, of course, in front of Sunway, I think it's enough, and it's open can say 24 hours until 3-4 a.m. and you can go and study anytime there.
I think from my perspective, Sunway offers a wide variety of common spaces like the study deck and the observation deck, but I think some places where they could add more greeneries, like the study deck maybe, or the observation deck.
So I think the common spaces and library are good, and because they are expanding the place also, which is also very good. It is very comfortable with their different sections. I think it is very good, and how they allow the time until maybe 3-4 a.m. so it's good.
I feel that the common spaces such as the library and all of the other places to study is very convenient, because all the students can go there and they're open up till nighttime. And they get to, and there's fans and good air conditioning there.
Are there enough dining options on the campus, and do they cater to different dietary preferences?
I think Sunway's cafeteria in the college campus offers a wide variety. However, I feel It's a bit bland, the food. The food's a bit bland, in my opinion.
Bland food, but what do you think about the prices?
I think the prices are affordable for like college and uni students, yeah.
I think the choices are quite common, but it is also very good because you don't have to spend too much as well, and it's very cheap. I think it's quite affordable, and with catering, I think it's good as well because you see there's a lot of people visiting, like students from high schools and everything. So I think it's the perfect right amount of choices for students.
Yeah, it's quite a lot around the Sunway and inside. So the prices are more related for the students. Like everyone can afford it, and there is many, how to say, international foods also and Malaysian foods. So yeah.
Yes, I feel that there's a lot of dining options, food options around Sunway, around the campus, because if there's the cafeteria, there's like you can walk to the Sunway Pyramid through the bridge. You can go to the Rocks Cafe or like outside during the break. There's like the university building, so I would say there's a lot of options for the students to choose.
And lastly, what do students think about the Wi-Fi quality and the IT services on campus?
So my personal experience is when I first joined, I had a lot of issues, but however, over time, it's gradually getting better with how everything's being upgraded and how new buildings are being made as well. So I think so far it's doing a good job, but I think it could be better because certain areas still cuts you off from the internet, and we also rely on the internet quite a lot.
Yeah, I feel that the Wi-Fi is not as good as like at home, at the house, but it takes a long time to connect. But I would say that it would run smoothly.
I think in certain areas of the campus, the Wi-Fi isn't really strong, and therefore like the internet connection is slower. So I think somebody can improve that by like improving the network connection in certain areas, like the library in certain areas.
So far, so good. Can use anytime. It works very fast, how I know, because we are using anytime you can go to the main media lab and use Photoshop programs, so it will open easily. So not bad. Very good.
You don't find any problems with the Wi-Fi? Sometimes it doesn't work properly?
Maybe sometimes, but how I know, they try to fix it also for the students, because many students nowadays are studying in Sunway. Like me, I'm from Turkmenistan, and there is like 500 students who came here study, and Vietnamese, so a lot of students, so they need to increase a bit Wi-Fi, how I know. And they're trying to.
Alright, thank you, that'll be all.
As you can see, many of us students actually do appreciate the facilities that we have, and we actually make good use of it. While others think here that, of course, there could be some improvements, but definitely everything has a pro and con, right? But don't worry, definitely the school is improving bit by bit. So always remember, be appreciative of what we have and don't take it for granted. I'm Kason Lim, and I'm coming from Sunway College, the artist.